Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, a lot of people have been asking me about a potential scenario where they could buy Bone at a cheaper price. I mean, this is an absolute bargain, but people want it cheaper. They want to load up on Bone and get ready for that Bitcoin halving season for 2024, for 2025. So they need more of it. And not everybody has a lot of money on them. So the question is, are we going to see Bone at a price of 0.6, 0.5? And this is really a message for those that are still eager to carry on making those bags nice and heavy, because we all know Bone is gonna moon. We all know Bone has many targets to reach, but those targets are all above. But the question here is, are we prepared for the bull run? Do we have enough? Or are we in a situation where, if there's a bull run, we make a certain amount of money and then we look back at our bags and then we're like, I should have just loaded up more. And that is one of the worst feelings, is the feeling of regret. So let's get into it. How and when are we going to see a lower price? So before I get into it, guys, please make sure you subscribe and turn that notifications bell on. Because this community is growing, I'd really appreciate it, and it is going to be the most amazing thing when I reach 10k, the best feeling ever. So I'm very close and really am dependent on you guys, so thank you. Now let's get into it. Bone's price, is it ever gonna go lower? Now there could be that one extra moment that could push it down quite a bit. I mean, of course, we could have some random news, some random event, some exchange just goes bust, or some random stuff. And I don't want to include that in my discussion. But what I want to talk about is potentially the Bitcoin spot ETF getting rejected. Because if it gets rejected by the SEC, that means there will be a shock in the price. This downfall, this downside isn't going to last for much time, okay? But there will be that shock, and it's going to push it down. And when it pushes Bitcoin down, everything is going to go down. So it's going to be a bit of a bloodshed for a bit of time. And at that moment, it's going to create a lot of open scenarios for many things. So there's going to be the investors that just go in, they're quickly trying to load up on as much as possible one last time before the Bitcoin halving starts. So that's that one scenario. Or also people just starting to FUD, because the moment the price goes down, at any point the price is lower, everybody starts panicking, everybody starts freaking out, they stop trusting the crypto. They believe that the reason why it's doing badly is because of the devs, because of the the economic environment, because of this, that. So they're coming up with many reasons. They're trying to bash it, and the FUDders start becoming more active than ever, okay? So imagine, while there's bull runs, while price increases, they're all hiding and being quiet. Once there's the downside, they're all jumping in like no tomorrow. And I've already learned this, I understand this, I've seen this in the comments. It's annoying, but it is what it is. You just have to get used to it. But as of now, we're all waiting for that Bitcoin ETF. Now, the rejection is very unlikely. So don't start commenting right now and saying, oh, you said it's going to get approved. Yeah, I think it's going to get approved. Very likely to be approved. The bid has been rejected before, but this is the final time. And I think we are ready to see Bitcoin ETFs and actually, it being seen as a serious financial asset, not just some kind of a joke, because, the average person still thinks Bitcoin is a joke, but they don't realize that Bitcoin, cryptos, is decentralized finance. It is the answer to all these centralized financial institutions that can, cheat you, that can lie to you, that can actually manipulate things. Here we've got, blockchains, ledgers, very difficult to cheat the system. So in that sense, I think it is time to give a Bitcoin a chance and create an ETF out of it. And who knows, in the future we could see an Ethereum ETF or even a Shiba Inu ETF and so on, okay? All sorts of different crypto ETFs. But this is the first step, and the first step is always that first message. Remember gold ETFs, 2004, what happens? Bang, starts going up like no tomorrow, okay? Really starts pumping. And that is because this could actually bring in a lot of money. And the money is something that you shouldn't ignore. Remember, around 30 billion expected to pour in. Okay? So that's a lot of demand. They're going to be scooping up, these financial institutions are going to be scooping up Bitcoin like no tomorrow. So the demand pressure is going to be insane, and then followed by Bitcoin halving season, which is going to be a reduction in supply. So all that equals, by all economic principles, a higher price. Simple as that. So that's the good side. But like I said, the only way we could see like a really low price potentially, because I think the shock that Bitcoin could experience if the ETFs get rejected is pretty high. So we could see a 0.5, maybe even a 0.4, 0.6. So everything is possible. Okay. And I think you need to get ready for it. You need to be prepared and take it with all the opportunities to load up and just get ready for that Bitcoin halving season. It's not a bad thing. Again, not in every single thing, that you may see it as bad, there's always an advantage. Okay. Yes, some people will break down, they'll become emotional, they'll be sad, it'll feel like life is over. But for others, it's just another opportunity. And the opportunities, you gotta grab them, but with both hands, not let it go, because you don't know when you're gonna have another opportunity like this. Bone isn't gonna be around at this price for a long time, okay? This is an absolute bargain for a token with a utility, with a use case. With a token that still hasn't been listed on the major exchanges. It is to go through some serious steps that will be leading it and pumping it to levels that we haven't even known about or thought about. So I am fully on this journey, getting ready, and let's see what happens. Exciting month ahead of us, January. So as of now, guys, just want to say a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support. You guys are incredible. As I've said, please subscribe, comment down below, engage. All that stuff really does matter. And most importantly, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.